Hi, I'm Shauna Miles. I just want to talk to you about time. It's very interesting. I was off for 3 weeks in December, and I had all these amazing things that I wanted to do. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And so if you don't pay attention, history repeats itself, you know. And so for 3 weeks, I had all these things that I need to do, but the days escaped me. 3 weeks went by. I didn't do anything that I needed to do. And so what I noticed, what I know for sure is, if you don't sit down, hopefully at least the night before, but if not the week before, if not the month before, and sit down and say, okay, what do I need to do? And then where can I do these things? Like every single day, you have time set aside for your goals. You have time set aside for your dreams. You have time set aside for things that are important to you, not what's important for somebody else, like you checking your email. That's important for somebody else, for you to get that, for them to send you your email, for you to send them their email, and for you to respond. But I'm talking about things that are important to you, things that are going to help you move forward. So you have to sit down and say, okay, from 6 to 8, I'm going to work on my goals. From 4 to 8, I'm going to work on my goals. Whatever it is, you have this time, and you have this time protected, that nothing else is going to go in this spot. So every single day, you have this 2 hours, it's 4 hours, it's 6 hours that you're going to work on your goals every single day. You're not going to do anything else. And when you have extra time, so you find yourself, what I notice is that if I get bored, or if I have a few minutes extra here or there, if I don't have a plan, then anytime I get a few extra minutes, I'm on social media, wasting time. And that's the last thing we all need to be doing, is wasting time. So have some activities every single day that may be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that you can plug into those times where you're bored, or plug into those times where you don't have anything to do. And then have your time set every single day. Okay, between these 2 hours, I'm going to work on my goal. Between these 4 hours, I'm going to work on my goal. If you don't sit down and say, okay, and then during this time, these 2 hours, these are the things that I need to do. I need to do 1, 2, 3. I need to do all these things during this 2 hours. And then if you can have, you'll notice, if you could pay attention to and write down, okay, this first thing I have to do is the most important on this list. It's going to take me 45 minutes. The second thing I have on my list, it's going to take 30 minutes. And that's the second most important thing. Then this third thing on my list is the third most important thing. And it's going to take me 5 minutes. But if you write down the things that you're going to do within your time that you have scheduled, you don't let anything else go into that time. And, you know, there's emergencies, right? Life is going to happen. If it does, then you got to move that time somewhere else. But you have a list of things that you have to do every single day. And each day, you know, it'll change. But you have the most important thing listed first. The second most important thing listed second. And then you have the amount of time it's going to take to do those things. And it's a guesstimate, right? As you do it more and more, you'll realize, okay, this actually takes me, 5 minutes more, or 10 minutes more, or 5 minutes less. But you always have things that you need to do to work on your goal, because your future self will thank you for it. And I think a lot of times we don't think about this time that I'm wasting now. I'm going to pay for this later. So I need to be focused on what I need to do, focus on what I got to accomplish, focus on my goals and my dreams and the things that it's going to take to happen. Because the goal is easy, right? I can easily say, okay, I want to make $10 million. That's easy to say it, but we need to have a list of things that we need to do that's organized into a plan by priority. And then we need to have dedicated time every single day to execute on those goals, those dreams, on those steps. And so the easy part is having a goal, a specific goal. The hard part is every single day sitting down, making sure, being self-disciplined, right? Doing the things that you know you need to do in that time every single day, and not wasting time. And I'm not saying that you don't relax, you don't have downtime. You do. But when it's time to work on your goals, it's game on. You're focused. You're doing the things that you need to do every single day to execute on the goals that you have, so that you can make progress. And so most of the time we go year after year after year saying, okay, this is what I want. We might even write down the steps, but we don't take the actions because we're afraid. We're afraid of what people are going to say. We're afraid of what people are going to think. But we just need to take the action so that we can get the results. We need to take the action so we can get the feedback. And we can say, okay, if I make this little tweak, if I do this a little different, or I keep learning how to do this better, then my results will get better. But it's when you don't do anything that you don't have the results that you want. So just something to think about. So think about today, what do you need to be working on? How much time are you giving yourself every single day for the most important person? And that's you. When you look in the mirror, it's the most important person. You're doing this for your family. You're doing this for your children. You're doing this for people that you've been called to serve. And so don't waste time. Spend time every single day. Preferably first thing in the morning when you're the freshest, or whenever you're the highest energy. Spend that time, if you can. Spend that time on you, taking care of you, investing in you, investing in your future. Because if we live, we'll have this future, and we'll have to, suffer the consequences. Either we'll suffer with regret, or we'll reap the rewards of what we plant, the seeds that we planted. So the decision is up to you. So just think about that today.